Noni, and organic contract farming. That's what is taking up nowadays throughout India by Indian Noni Cultivation Council. And the development of Noni crop in general is taken up by WNRF with responsibility on various aspects of the Noni, which is a research wing of Noni biotech. General belief, as some people already heard earlier speakers, Noni doesn't get much pest and disease. And that was earlier this one when the crop is in the wide ecosystem. But when it's going to the monocultural and cultivated with high inputs, generally expected to be a different pest and disease situation as expected.
Maybe the subsequent speakers can stick on to the 7 minutes or even less, because we need to at least finish around 2
Managing the fruit damaging diseases and pests through organic options like biopesticides, besides other eco-friendly options like traps, towards holistically minimizing the good quality harvestable fruit yield. Important diseases and associated pathogen and pests, so to quantify the avoidable loss due to these biotic stresses.
The same thing was tested under the field condition, where it is a mean of 2 different field trials which was conducted at Telmeni and at Vilupuram district, where the consortial application was found to be effective and it reduced the infection up to 70% compared to that of the control, and a 14.23% reduction was observed in the case of the leaf blight incidence by applying the consortial formulation. Not only the disease was controlled, but also the fruit number was also found to be increased in the case of the consortial application, where 130 fruits were recorded per tree. And apart from this, the population dynamic data of the randomness was also assessed in the rhizosphere region, where it revealed that there was a sustainable increase in the population of the bacterial antipenicillin pseudomonas up to 225 days. The increase in the population was found to be observed, which was found to be the same case with respect of the bacillus subtilis and trichoderma mobility. After identifying the correct causal organism for the undiagnosed disease, we went for the survey in various places consisting of 3 states. Among them, in Kerala, the disease was in the severe form. Various isolates were collected from different growing areas, and we were interested to study the morphological variation among the isolates, and there exists the morphological variation, namely the conidian length, width, and some other characters were varying. And not apart from the morphological variation, there is also a genetic diversity among the isolates, and this study was done using a random amplified polymorphic DNA technology. There exists 46% of variation among the isolates collected from different regions, and thus I conclude that though there exists a similarity between among the isolates, that genetically the isolates vary with respect to the cultivar as well as the location.
These rods, root insects, nutrient deficiencies or toxicities, excessive watering. When these are the factors suspected, then the treatments given are deposition of white mustard paste. White mustard paste has antimicrobial properties, followed by watering trees with a mixture of sesame and ash, earth and the roots of the trees removed and replaced with fresh dry soil. And Panchamul, as many of you may know, is a decoction. The Panchamul decoction is sprinkled and applied to the soil. And for example, those are the Panchamul species and the pictures. Again, if possible, causes are underground mechanical barrier, red leaf call insects, root infecting fungi or nematodes, viruses, and saline soils. Then the treatment is very general because the treatment is of the tree. Sprinkling and soil application with Punapajala, that is the drenching, liberal fumigation of burning mixture of animal fat, hemp, fire, horsehair, and cow's horn. Horsehair and cow's horn contain very high amounts of keratin, and keratin in turn rubber, and that is basically sulfur fumigation.
This major free oxygen radical occur in the liver damaged by CCL4. We see the same thing, same trend. There's a very, very high level in the placebo. The non-induced was suppressed this curve. With time, you can see the kinetic change. Until after 24 hours, still very, very low. Another thing we did observation on the liver enzyme ALT and AST. You know, there's two major enzymes for the test the liver function. You can see very clearly on the CCL4 and the placebo group is very, very high. Then after non-induced pre-treated animal, it's almost normal.
Noni up till now has been proven to be effective against 22 conditions. Efforts have been made to identify some of the nutraceutical components by TLC, thin layer chromatographic technique, and further the efforts have also been taken to measure the status of noni pulp after extraction of noni juice. Would like to summarize that the analysis of noni, we have done the anthropion analysis as well as the protein analysis on noni after years together. We were having some noni samples, noni juice sample since 2006, and we have identified the same components even in 2010.
On putting noni, the immediately denaturation start immediately. So we have to be very careful and we have to avoid the active enzyme losses. So we have to high quality is most important, and not possible to normally this juice is not possible to consume it without adding more of water, flavoring and preservatives, because the pure noni juice has four similar taste group.
It is MTech, Process and Food Engineering from Nadu.
We have conducted at P.i.peter College and at Nagar to analyze the most accepted product. With the feedback that is obtained through the analysis of sensory evaluation of both trial 1, the necessary modifications were made in trial 2. Now the sensory evaluation of trial 2 was conducted in P.i.peter College and in World Noni Research Foundation, and the results were analyzed.
Noni fruits are edible but do not have the palatable taste and flavor. Attempt has been made to use noni for the preparation of coffee with the fortification of other fruits, papaya and guava.
And the four important P's of marketing are the product, the promotion, the price, and the place. Now let's look at the economic forces. These would be issues where it will come pricing, but the issues are that most recently the very celebrated book Wealth from the Bottom of the Pyramid by Dr. Prahalad has shown how the economic forces can harvest from the poorest of the poor by the small packaging. I think that was a very great innovative management idea.
The constraints of the noni block well with the proteins of the HAV, and this is an in silico studies because already the protein structure of the HAV is available and it was docked with the constraints of the noni. Noni has more than 100 active compounds, so all the 100 active compounds can be screened with the different proteins or different receptors, and we can select some of the lead compounds.
Noni has been shown to have very significant hypoglycemic effect. Reduces blood sugar, also reduces triglycerides, promotes such effects. This may not be a chemical effect. We cannot explain how such action in terms of chemistry is performed. Designed to achieve healthy longevity and promotive and preventive healthcare with the help of healthy lifestyle, preventive dietetics, and a range of de-unitive medication. This is the core approach of Ayurveda. Large number of herbal mineral Rasayan drugs are described in Ayurveda. Text besides many such remedies prevalent in the folklore. Noni is one of such plants. Most of the wide range of therapeutic effects are claimed in Noni seem to be the secondary attributes of primary Rasayan effect.
We have tested the ethylonic extract of Moringa stifolia against two different types of cancer. Liver cancer and also laryngeal oral cancer. We found by two different methods, NTT and SRP method, cell biology and protein staining methods. We found that 6 independent experiments. We found that both cancer cell line can be significantly inhibited by means of this ethylonic extract of Moringa stifolia. And thus, number of literatures are available regarding the safety of Noni. Even for recently, European Commission stated it is one of the approved safe herbal food supplement by European Commission. So we have tested the ethylonic extract of Moringa stifolia for the panel of human cell line. We are using the Vero cells, green-offering kidney cells, health cell, some skin superficial scale, and HeLa, cervical cancer cell line, and some fluid kidney cells. So we have studied the cytotoxicity of poster is available. We have studied the cytotoxicity of the different cell line by using the ethylonic extract. We found that all the cell line can be inhibited only at the higher.
The drug of Moringa tincture was extracted with ethanol. The preliminary phytochemical investigation shows the presence of carbohydrate, glycosides, and phenolic compounds in the extract. The residue of the ethylonic extract and column chromatography fraction 99 to 128 yield a single compound. All the spectral data are confirmed by the structures by 1-hydroxy, 2-methyl, 3-methoxy, 9-anthraquinone. And finally, the ethylonic extract of Moringa tincture was showed significant anti-inflammatory activity in rats. The extract at test doses 200 mg, 400 mg, and 5 mg by acid compound.
If we develop analytical methods to know the composition of this flavor and its change by maturation or technological process, we could be able to minimize or even disappear these undesirable compounds. This lecture, or the short part of this lecture, is an overview of the current status of non-volatile compounds. The volatile acids of Noni fruit were isolated by liquid extraction and analyzed by GCP and GCMS. 34 acids were identified, many of them reported for the first time in Noni. The qualitative profile of the identified volatile constituent is represented by linear aliphatic carboxylic acid.
XTD was the best assay to perform the antibacterial activity against Moringa stifolia or any other drugs. NTD can be used in some other cases. Nutrients can be used for slower performance organisms. Resosylin, as I told, displayed two different colors. It can be used for antibacterial assays. It was concluded that treatment of Moringa stifolia inhibition against the antibacterial activity may be through the protein level. Also studied the phytochemical screening by Evans and Foucault et al. Method found out that phenols and glycosides are more and alkaloids also is more.
glad that with partial support of the World Noni Research Foundation in Chennai, we have also some sort of a collaboration, a community college, IGNOU Wellness Community College, which is also looking at such activities, maybe identifying the use of this particular plant for wellness activities. Wellness in the whole area of wellness, the physical, mental, emotional wellness. Of course, if you just look at the definition of health itself by the World Health Organization, that is precisely the wellness which we define, that is the definition of health as well. If you just look at the traditional knowledge and skills available with the ordinary people in this country, we can confidently say that the total knowledge and skills available with the ordinary people in the country would be several thousand times than the so-called established knowledge from the university or the research establishments.
Acidifolia, of course, this is in Ayurveda known, but not well known. But it is 2006 only we are hearing about the same. It is botanically known as belonging to the coffee family. Rubiaceae is a native of Polynesia and Indian, found especially in Andaman Nicobar Islands, Australia, South Pacific, Arabian Islands, etc. The therapeutic uses of Noni regarding Indian system of medicine, Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani. Noni is one of the most important nutritional supplement. Noni has been widely used and cherished in Polynesia, but health secrets remain unknown to the rest of the world for thousands of years. Health benefited Noni. Every part of Noni fruit is, many parts of the plant can be used for the beneficial purposes. Immune system, Noni juice supported by immune system naturally ability to fight diseases and infection. Circulatory system, tissue and cell, Noni juice is a superior antioxidant that helps to get rid of the body's natural harmful free radicals. Digestive system, Noni juice supports proper digestion and helps body absorb more nutrients at the cellular level.
Wellness is only way out for the mass of people living in suffocation and stress. Everyone wants to live a healthy life. This is the inner desire of every human being. Everyone wants to be happy and healthy too. Wellness industry will attract more people than any other industry of the past. Economists predict that more millionaires will be made by the wellness industry than any other single industry of the past. Noni fruits and Noni products will play a major role in the emerging wellness industry, creating a bright future for Noni farmers, Noni manufacturers, and Noni traders and other stakeholders.
Noni is an agricultural commodity. We are more of supply driven, not demand driven. We must see what is wanted in the market, not what we really produce. So certainly keeping this in mind, you must see Noni basically an agricultural product of the Pacific Island countries and is currently supplied by Tahiti, Samoa, Cook Island, Fiji. Well, the Noni juice is popular as a health food drink in the Western and Asian markets, accepted in the European Union as a novel food. This is a very good development because the quality of the food is very important. Certainly the European Commission has accepted it as a novel food. This is a very good, it's a good move. Then the establishment of the commercial export enterprises in the Pacific on Noni products is going. Then the Noni is emerging as a promising cash crop for Pacific Island countries. Certainly, why I mentioned this is, even in India, we should aim Noni as a cash crop.
I would like to suggest to all of you that what you are doing is disrupting the entire market of wellness, disrupting the entire market of healthcare and helping them to understand that instead of becoming reactive to different sickness, you could create proactively a sense of control individually as well as in the family where you could help everyone to understand that you own your own wellness. You can help others to create a wellness ecosystem. So what I want all of you to take home today is that you are involved in disrupting the entire healthcare system in the world. And that's a major innovation which you are all involved.
The large section of small or marginal farmers who are also to be benefited during the process of this wealth generation. So here, we know that mostly this noni plant is a mangrove species which can resist salt water. So here, if we can plant this species along the long coastal line, it will serve the two purposes of livelihood security to the rural mass, as well as address the or mitigate the climate change impacts in the future.
Your presence is already underlined. You will be providing the necessary support, the farmers and the scientists and those who have gathered here through the science-led, stressed, science-led total understanding, innovative processes, people-led agro-ecosystem diversification around Noni, which will change the fate of those who are awaiting your help.
I'm happy to say that my ministry has included this crop in the data